Wow, thank you. Thank you so much for that. And you know you were up here preaching, right?
That's right.
Preaching and teaching. Good afternoon, everyone, and thank you all so much for being here again. Thank you to all of our union leaders and advocates who organized this press conference, and to all the members who are here. We have Representative Bowman. I know Rep. Ilmar should be coming, and a special shout out to my sister in service, Congresswoman Rashida Tlaib, for all the ways that you continue to show up for our community. We also thank Rep. Bowman and Rep. Omar for being on the committee and being the voices on the committee. I understand. I'm honored to stand alongside all of you today in support of our faculty, in support of our students, and their rights to speech and dissent on college campuses. As an activist, an organizer, and the proud daughter of a former union meat cutter, I know that the foundational message of every union is to stand with people, to fight for their dignity, and to advocate for those most marginalized. That's what we're standing for today. As I said after protests at Washington University and St. Louis were violently suppressed, and as I said again when the encampment at George Washington University in D.C. was violently cleared, behind every attempt to silence a protester is an idea that those in power don't want people to hear.
That's right. That's right.
It was true during the women's rights movement, where young women were arrested, jailed, and force-fed, which led to the ratification of the 19th Amendment. It was true during the movements for labor rights, which gave us the rights like sick leave and the 40-hour work week. It was true during the civil rights movement, when students led freedom rides, lunch counter sit-ins, and boycotts, which culminated in the Civil Rights Act of '64 and the Voting Rights Act of '65. It was true during the student-led movement against the Vietnam War, when organizing at universities, the movement to resist the draft, and the youth-led nationwide protests led to the end of the war, and campaigns to divest from South Africa by students led to the end of apartheid. These movements have all been successful. These movements, every single one, has been successful in advancing the cause of justice, the cause of equal rights for every single person. And this movement is no different. These movements are how justice is won. And it's true today. Our pro-peace, pro-humanity, anti-war movement seeks to end the Israeli government's genocide in Gaza and to ensure a just and lasting peace for Israelis and Palestinians alike. Our students, our faculty, our staff, all from different faiths, all from different backgrounds, have been on the front lines of this movement over the past month, and they have been met with appalling, violent, unlawful responses. They have been assaulted, some severely, like my friend Steve Tamari. They have been suspended, including Jewish faculty members. Their careers are in jeopardy because they have dared to speak out against genocide. For years, members of Congress and prominent right-wing commentators have whined and whined about cancel culture and the suppression of dissent on college campuses. Many of those same people have rushed to justify violent assaults and the blatant suppression of speech. And why? Because they never cared about free speech. Never at all. And because they are invested in supporting the Israeli government's genocidal policies. So St. Louis and I will always stand on the side of justice, on the side of peace. St. Louis and I will always stand with our faculty, with our students, and with our staff who are advocating for human rights and the dignity of all people. St. Louis and I will always stand with our unions. We will not only stand against the genocide, but together, our movement, the movement that we've built, the movement where we've all stood together, we've put our hearts and minds together for the people to save lives, because we say no dropping bombs on babies and not with our taxpayer money. We say divest. Our movement will put an end to all of this. So, to the people that's listening, to our folks, our advocates, and those that are wondering, how do I get involved? We are the pressure. So keep up the pressure, every single one of you. Demand an end to this complicity and an end to the genocide now. We need you, and thank you all for being here, for standing up. All right. I'm not sure where. Okay, with John. All right, we're going to call up John Brandstetter.
Great. Yeah. Thank you so much.